One last T20I before Team India head into the continental tournament, the Asia Cup 2024, and then the World T20 competition. But have they settled down or identified their best playing 11 yet? I don't think so. Welcome to T20I presents the preview of India versus South Africa, the T20I.
हाय पाजी, नया फोन?
बिल्कुल मेरे जैसा।
तेरा ही फोन है। टीम बस में भूल आया था तू। क्रिकेट के बाद का प्लान ऐसे मत भूल जाना भाई।
क्रिकेट के बाद का प्लान मतलब पाजी?
मतलब रिटायरमेंट का प्लान।
इस जनरेशन ने तो उस बारे में सोचा भी नहीं होगा।
नहीं भाई पहले मैच से ही सोचा है, इसलिए तो वो कर रखा है।
वो मतलब क्या?
वही जो सब लोग सही है करते रहते हैं।
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में SIP।
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में SIP। अगर ऐसे भूल भी जाओ ना तो भी रिटायरमेंट का प्लान बैकग्राउंड में चलते रहना चाहिए ताकि आगे की लाइफ सेट रहे।
सही है।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
Before the second T20I, we did discuss the lack of balance in the Indian bowling attack and proposed the addition of a certain Shreyas Patel or Arundhati Reddy. However, we got 4 changes in the side for the third T20I and both of them entered the 11, but the lack of bowling options for Captain Kaur was still an issue as she used 5 different bowlers in the first 6 overs and the Sajjana Sajeevan experiment at the power play didn't pay off. The conditions in Chennai are not so dissimilar to that of Sylhet Bangladesh, where Team India would be playing all their group fixtures in the T20 World Cup. But the Indian bowlers have been taken to the cleaners in both the T20Is. Except for Pooja Vastakar in the first and Deepti Sharma in the second, all bowlers have gone around 10 per over. With Renuka Singh Thakur not firing and Tita Sadhu out injured, the spin-heavy Indian attack would need a frontline pacer to step up and produce those wicket-taking economical spells in the power play that Renuka has given the team so often. Eyes will be on Pooja and Arundhati Reddy as we head into the final T20I tomorrow. But 2 things that Team India will take away from the second T20I are, first, Deepti Sharma's comeback. After getting battled for runs in the first, it was the Deepti we all know in the second. Crucial wickets of Karp and Brits, commanding the game with the spin and those economical spells. Second, how the Indian spinners brought back control once the pitch was on the slower side after the power play. Even with set batters in the middle, Proteas were finding it really hard to accelerate in the middle overs. India also have a new wicket keeper. Uma Chhetri received her maiden international cap as Richa Ghosh sustained a concussion while attempting a catch in the first T20I. However, Uma's first scalp in international cricket was unfortunately ruled out. Her gloves were ahead of the stumps while grabbing the ball, but she did get her redemption and stumped Ashwin Brits later on in the match. Talking about Brits, boy, has she hit the ground running. 2 back-to-back half centuries after a dismal ODI series, and she was struggling to even connect the ball at the start of the first T20I. Brits has been brilliant. She has regained her form in the subcontinent while Captain Laura Wolfhard has already been scintillating. The signs are positive for South Africa as they prepare for the T20 World Cup in Bangladesh later this year. Now that I've mentioned Wolfie, she's in focus in the stats corner. What an incredible year the skipper is having. Third batter and the first South African to score centuries across formats. And she's also the first player ever to score centuries in all 3 formats in the same calendar year. She's averaging over 50 in T20Is in 2024. Wolfhard was on the slower side in the series versus Australia at the start of this year, but in the following home series versus Sri Lanka, she decided to switch things up and even scored a stunning century. And against India, the skipper is ready to pounce on the bowlers from the get-go, which was clearly visible from the quick-fire knocks of 30s and 20s in the first 2 T20Is. Now coming to the predicted 11s, I don't see South Africa switching things up. And as much as I would like to see Renuka Singh Thakur leading the Indian attack before going to Sri Lanka, I believe India would also stick to their second T20I squad, which gives them a lot of bowling and batting options. So that's it from another episode of Mutual Fund Sahiya presents The Outside View. Tomorrow's T20I is the last one before Team India heads into the big T20 competitions in the subcontinent. And Captain Kaur would like to head into the Asia Cup 2024 with a dominating win. I'll see you tomorrow with the third T20I review.